Most men think they're in control. They think because they're making money running a business or getting shit done, they're leading. But what if I told you that leadership isn't a title, it's a level? And if you don't know what level you are at, you're already losing, because there are 5 levels of command every high-performing man must go through. And if you get stuck at the wrong one, you stay trapped. You scale chaos instead of control. You grind instead of dominate. And worst of all, you lose the respect of the people who matter most. So let's find out where you are, and more importantly, how to get you to the top. The first level is the civilians, which is no command, just full chaos. If your life feels out of control, you're still operating like a civilian in a war. This is where most men are. Whether they want to admit it or not, you have no real structure, no system, no strategy. Your business owns you. You don't own your business. You make money, but it's reactive. You're operating in survival mode, fighting fires instead of making moves. This is the guy who wakes up already behind, who lets the day control him instead of the other way around. He tells himself he's busy, but deep down, he knows he's just distracted. And here's the worst part. He thinks he's doing fine. He tells himself this is just a season, but it's not. It's a cycle. And if you don't break it, you stay stuck here. So how do you then move up from level 1 to level 2? Level 2 is then where you are reactive. We call it the reactive operator, where you work hard, but you're stuck in the fight. If you think working harder is the answer, you're still stuck here. At this level, you're grinding, you're putting in the work, you're making money, you might even have a team, but you're still trapped in the fight. Every major decision still falls on you. Your team can't move without you. You're scaling revenue, but not freedom. You have no strategic leverage, just more responsibility. And here's what most men don't want to admit. This level feels like success. You're making money, you're doing better than most, but you also feel the weight of it all. You can't step back, you can't breathe. And if you walk away for 2 weeks, everything falls apart. This is where most businessmen get stuck, because they think if I just work harder, things will fix themselves. But hard work isn't the solution here. Better execution is. That's how you get to level 3, the tactical leader. You've built systems, but you're still inside the war zone. If you're making money, but still feel like you're grinding, you're stuck here. Now we start seeing real structure. You've built some systems. You've got team members who can execute. You've got some level of control, but here's the problem. You're still inside the war. You're still making the key decisions. Your business works, but only because you're still pulling the strings. Your team executes, but you still need to check in. You've got some leverage, but not enough to step away completely. This is where most men think they've made it, but they haven't. They're still competing. They're still reacting. They've moved from a fighter to a leader, but they're still on the battlefield. Now, the difference between a tactical leader and a true commander, one fights inside the battle, the other dictates the actual battlefield. This is where you move into level 4, which is the strategic commander. This is full control, no more chaos. This is where real freedom begins. This is where you finally take command. You've stopped being a reactor and started being a dictator of outcomes. Your team moves without you. Your business runs like a machine. You don't micromanage, you lead from the top. You control the battlefield instead of fighting inside it. Most men never reach this level because they're addicted to being needed. They confuse being busy with being powerful, but real power comes from control. And there is only one level above this, and that's level 5, being the war general. Total market domination, full spectrum command. You're not just playing the game, you're dictating the rules. This is the final evolution. This is where you are no longer just successful, you are untouchable. Your empire moves without you. Your systems run flawlessly. You own the battlefield. Your presence alone commands respect. If you are watching this video and you're still grinding inside your business, you're not here yet, but you can be. See, the final challenge for where you are is if you don't know what level you're at truly, you're already losing. So now you know the 5 levels of command. The question is, where are you? If you are at level 1 to 2, you're still in chaos. If you are at level 3, you're close, but you're still stuck in the war. And if you're at level 4, you're finally in control, but you're not dominating yet. And if you want to break out of the grind, step into full command and move like a real operator, it's time to execute. DM command on Instagram. Let's get you to the top.